Look at him. So I had asked in the very first episode of this game, does the spinnerfish actually spin and its eyes stay on the body? This answers the question. He's just eternally dizzy. How does he know where he's going? Look at his eye. So he doesn't keep his eye on the direction he wants to go, and he's just playing at this point. What a baby. The last time that we played, we were able to get all the way over to Delta Station, and we finally started the very beginning of our base. So I figured today we can focus more on the base, get ourselves situated, and get all of the critical infrastructure in place. So this is what we've got to work with today. So I made a few small adjustments, but I've left most of the building for the episode. I've actually taken some time and I moved all of the equipment from our life pod all the way over here. So that did take a little bit of time, but now, as you can see, we've got a partially set up base right now. I took our light stick, I put it here so it's easy to see which side the entrance is on. I replaced this T intersection with I guess like an X intersection so that we can actually have our hatch on the back side and allow us to extend out into deeper water so that we have more clearance available to us. And I have a single solar power cell. So right now, I've already started the position for our scanner room because I definitely want that there. And you can kind of see what I've done with the multi-purpose. So we've got our fabricator finally. We got a crafted section for all of the stuff that we put together previously. We have titanium and quartz. We've got copper, gold, silver, etc. Lithium and ruby. I assume we're going to have that at some point. We've got lead and diamond. As I was diving around, I actually found a couple of diamonds, so that was exciting. And then we've got, I'm called it magnetite miscellaneous, but that's just because I don't know what below zero has. We've got an organics locker, which is just large, throw everything in here that is organic, including creature eggs. Food and water, was able to create some cured things. A lot of bladderfish sacrificed their lives for our benefit. And then, of course, we've got food and med kit, which comes from the creep vine, I believe. Storage is just general storage. We definitely want to grow some of these, so when we get an exterior grow bed, that's going to be fantastic. And then, of course, motivational posters. But there are a few things that I'd like to do first. So you'll notice a lot of earmarked items on the right side of the screen. One of the most critical ones is obviously the oxygen tank. I've been wanting this so desperately. So what we're going to do is start with that. So we need a little bit of silver. We'll grab a silver item. We'll grab 4 titanium. It's going to create the high capacity oxygen tank, and we need 2 glass. And now we can create this wonder of equipment right here. So this is going to be great. So previously we only had about, what was it, like 45 oxygen capacity. And now with this on, we now have 90 seconds, so doubling our capacity. That's excellent. So we're going to go to our blueprints. We're going to mark this up and drop that off of the list. For the scanner room, we can probably drop that off the list. We're almost done. I believe we just needed some coral. I was able to pick some up right here. So let's go in and wrap that up. I think we got to go on the outside to get it. You can already see it's kind of night-ish time. You can see that really bright and lovely glow stick. I think it's more useful than the spotlights we had before.
A scanner
and there we go.
Will allow you to survey the surrounding region for fragments and material resources like lithium or copper or titanium if you need help finding it. For whatever reason.
Yes, for whatever reason. One thing I did notice is that titanium's everywhere because every single deposit, mineral deposit, has the possibility of producing titanium. So we definitely have a lot of it. So I've already preemptively taken 30 titanium and crammed them and condensed them into titanium ingots. Now we can see what is available to us. Data boxes, things like that. That's all going to be absolutely critical. Lithium, we could use. Table corals right below us. I mean, really, really nice to have this. Right now we've got scanner room HUD ship. That's going to be huge, but we do not have magnetite yet, so that's a no-go. Camera drones, speed, I think copper ore, magnetite. That's going to be the big one, but again, magnetite. That is the secret. So right now our range is limited to 300 meters. It's pretty good, honestly. So let's go ahead and start by, I'd love to get us a battery charger. I'd love to get a modification station. Actually, let's make a modification station. We can actually finally create ourselves a thermal blade, allowing us better, I guess, like dynamic offensive output. I guess if I want to create a fancy name for it, and also cooking on the go, keeping us alive and well. So I did pick up a diamond, so that's excellent. We could use a little bit of lead. There we go. We do need some titanium. Of course, we've got a lot of it. And then we also need a CPU chip. So that's going to take copper wire. So we do have copper wire. I believe some gold. So we'll get a piece of gold. And 2 table coral sample, I think. 1, 2. There we go. So I think what we have in our inventory right now is everything that we need. So there we go. Computer chip. And now we can make ourselves the modification station. We just got to go over to our habitat builder. And we will create the modification station. I don't know if this is the final area where I'll put it, but I'll put it here for now. And I think that should be truly excellent. There we go. So now, if we wanted to, we can actually make the thermal blade. We just need a battery. We can go in the crafted section. This is the one place where I suspect even having an empty battery is going to suffice. I don't think we need to replace any, you know, a powered battery with an empty battery in order to utilize a thermal blade. And there we go. We have our trusty thermal blade once again. That is truly amazing. So we'll go over to our blueprints and we'll unpin that. That's excellent. Battery charger will be the next order of business. You saw we had some empty batteries in there that we've been saving. So we're going to need a wiring kit. So let's make sure we can get that. Titanium and copper wire. Got that already. Excellent. So it's just a matter of titanium, copper wire, and voila, there it is. So we'll put this right there. Perfect. Right next to the food and H2O for now. All right, so here we'll just instantly grab our empty batteries. We can place these beauties in there. Pop, pop. And heck, if we wanted to, we can make extra batteries and toss them in there. That's not a bad idea. In fact, I think we might just do that. It's going to take some ribbon plant and some copper. 1, 2, like that. And we'll just make a couple more batteries. There we go. And the nice thing is, this is always going to have 4 ready to go. So when we're depleted, you can see a lot of our equipment is thoroughly depleted. We can actually say, like, I want to continue building with the habitat builder. So I'm just going to swap out a battery here. I want to continue gliding with our sea glide. We'll turn that light off there. And then we'll just dump in the other 2 to charge. There we go. So let's get everything set. Hot key. Excellent. Awesome. So now only thing we got to do, blueprint once again, unpin it. Perfect. Now a bioreactor would be really cool. Actually, yeah, bioreactor would be pretty cool. It would clog this up a little bit, but you know what? That's okay. It's all functional after all. We have just barely enough for a wiring kit. Let's just double check here, because I actually have some rotting things that I would like to, you know, get rid of, but in an economical and in a sustainable way, let's say. And then we need lubricant, which we do have. Pop, pop. There we go. So we just need to make that wiring kit. High five. There it is. So already much more functional of a station than it was before. And let's go to power bioreactor. So where do we want this to face? I suppose if I've been storing things here, well, I guess if we come in, we can just check immediately. So we'll kind of do this. Have the console facing this way. And a lot of buddies mentioned, hey, you know what? If you just have some type of pot or plant or something like that, you can just keep growing things to toss it in there. Eventually we'll get to that point. I think that's a really, really cool suggestion. I've never done that before, so makes sense. We'll take this rotten cooked boomerang, toss it in there, and now we have a little bit more power. It's not phenomenal, but it's something that is more sustainable. I'll actually move this over to the organics with a shrub nut because we definitely want to grow that, right? Storage, we've got flares. It might be kind of nice to carry some flares along. I do see we've got cold resistance and we can use it to distract predators and things. And I think we're in a pretty good spot. So with this in mind, let's build out the base a little more. What is available to us? I would like to do some growth. I don't think we've got exterior grow beds. We've got a lot of interior stuff for comfort. Coffee vending machine, at least right now, let's just focus on the critical things. Fabricator, wall locker, battery charger, aquarium, modification station. I'm not seeing anything for med kits, so that's all right. I mean, if we do creep vine, then that should suffice for now. An observatory might be kind of nice. I mean, it's enameled glass. I would imagine we haven't really seen stalkers for stalker teeth. I'm curious what it's going to take to make enameled glass. We could do another multi-purpose room. I don't know if any of this is necessary other than wanting to do more foundations and things like that. And we don't have any thermal plants, so power transmitter is not really going to do it for now. So I'm thinking out of everything, the thing that makes the most sense is, I mean, it would be, actually, you know what? Let's make a jukebox. Why not? Yes, the most critical thing is going to be this jukebox. It's only 1 in 1, so I mean, why not? Jukebox, how big is this thing? Sure. Maybe we'll have it, like, out here. I don't know. That seems a little odd to place. Well, we got our modification station. We'll just put it over there. We're all constantly modifying things. There we go. We can even put speakers everywhere. Ooh, more titanium. Apparently you can put speakers throughout the base. That's pretty cool. Bump some tunes.
The jukebox lets you listen to music in your base. No one said survival couldn't be funky.
So this is all really cool, and I'm glad I have it here, and maybe I'll play it while I'm on my own, but I just realized I have no idea if these are copyright, because these are real people's names. So I think I will avoid playing this for the YouTube series, but playing it on my own, absolutely, just because I've been hit by, you know, copyright claims. I've had to delete things and stuff like that and re-edit videos. So just to avoid it, I hope you understand. So I think I'll leave it here, but I will, well, actually, no, let's deconstruct it for now. So I'm not tempted and I forget. And we'll come back to that one in the future. That's really cool, though. I'm very happy about that. It might be kind of nice to just kind of click on a track every once in a while, but yeah, I'm a little too nervous to have that out actually on YouTube itself. So basic plant pots. Let's just do the basic stuff right now. It looks like we can actually maybe create a basic plant pot and get some our equivalent of a bulbo plant, which would be incredible. This could be our pseudo plant wall right here. And then we'll build another. There we go. I realize this is not centered. Just give me a second. And there. That's not right. You're discovering a side of me that I didn't want you to see. Just kidding. All right, there we go. Perfect. So I'm lining up based off of this line and that line, and then we've got a central one. So what we're going to do is grab our shrub nut. Yes, shrub nut. Perfect. And we will plant. Will it fit? It does fit. Excellent. And can we plant, like, the ribbon plant? Or is it exterior grow bed only? Yeah, I think it might be exterior grow bed. I'm curious if I can take a plant pot and put it outside, and that counts as an exterior grow bed. Does that make sense? So if I were to, let's say, come out here and put a pot right here. Okay, it can only go inside. All right. So I was kind of leaving this for exterior grow beds. Might be kind of cool. And then obviously we can always extend farther off and get into like moon pools and stuff like that. But it doesn't work that way. It looks like we already burned through our tiny little fish because of all the charging going on. So let's just dump off some things. We've got titanium and quartz. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So the big thing is we do have our larger O2 tank. That's just going to be so helpful. We will take a little bit of food and water. We've got creep vine for outside as well. So that's very exciting. So water, perfect. So food, water, food, and food. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God. I was overeating. There we go. 2 water, 1 peeper, perfect, some flares, awesome. Okay, excellent. So let's go over to our scanner room. We already built the modification station. I can actually remove that. So like so. And we've got a thermos. Oh, I forgot I wanted a thermos. That's supposed to be for like hot beverages. Do I have glass? I do have glass. Never built this before. A thermos. Can we reuse it? I assume we can. How do we do that? So what does this do? Insulated storage receptacle for beverages. Okay. So maybe if I... Oh my God, if I make a coffee vending machine, can I carry coffee in it? and it warms me up. Whoa, all of a sudden, I want a coffee vending machine. Easy. Double titanium. Hang on. Previously, it was just a little... It gave you like 2. I don't know. It gave you like 2 hydration, and it took forever. So, this is kind of crazy if that's the case. Maybe we'll just put it... Yeah, we'll put it here for now.
Ah, the sweet scent of dirty bean water.
So, coffee vending machine, Thermos? No way! Is it... It's legit filling my... I will... If this actually gives good... If this gives hydration and it also helps with temperature, I may make a couple of thermoses. Are you kidding me? There's a full one. Plus 50 body heat. Minus H2O. Okay. Hey, that's cool. You know what? I'm gonna make another one. That's amazing. Are you kidding me? How do we... Okay, so hold up. Thermoses and glass. Okay, perfect. Well, that is so cool. All right, so we do have to control our temperature, so what a way to do it. My God. Wow, coffee. Ha! Coffee. I always knew coffee would save our life. My God. And we'll just dump off a little bit of titanium here. Wow, we actually came down from that massive volume of it. And so we also have some data logs as well that I haven't really gotten into. So here was that little guy that kind of like spewed out a bunch of stuff. Brine wing, a medium-sized predator known to spit super cooled salt water to freeze its prey from afar. Oh, really? I didn't know it froze stuff. A large bladder on the brine wing's underside fills with seawater as it swims. Some water is filtered out through an internal membrane, leaving beyond a strong saline solution. 2 flat, transparent, extendable fins act as radiators, releasing heat and cooling the bladder's contents. Oh wow, that's super advanced. The brine wing can then contract its bladder, expelling the supercooled brine and freezing the seawater up to several meters away from it. While warm-blooded life forms may suffer minor injuries on contact with the brine, it is not cold enough to freeze most vertebrates. The real danger is being helplessly encased in a block of ice sinking ever closer towards the brine wing's jaws. Beware a full bladder. Oh, I had no idea they were so dangerous. Holy moly. And then I picked this up as I was traveling, looking for resources. Sea truck log number 2.
Cheese on a cracker. It saw me. Managed to eject the cargo modules and hide. Sitting here with the lights off, sweating through my shirt. I'm not gonna get pooped out of the back end of a sea monster to save Altera some
I guess
money.
he saw Leviathan.
Manuel, not going to be happy. Not one bit.
Eject the cargo modules. Well, that tells me something, because maybe we can pick up those cargo modules, right? And then the avian curse. Before we... Well, actually, yeah, let's go ahead and play it.
Communications tower maintenance log. Another day, another slight by the winged furies. As usual, I got an interference alert. As usual, I went out to see what the problem was. As usual, it was frozen stalagmites of feathered bird excrement. I fear the career impact of saying this officially, if you could even call what I have a career. But I could swear they're targeting me personally.
The birds?
The week I was out with the flu, I came back to find the tower spotless. Parvin laughed at me when I asked him how he cleaned it. Silly me, as if Parvin would ever clean anything. There's nothing left for me to do but quit. But I know that's what the birds want me to do. Oh, and I got the tower up and running. Maintenance complete.
Something tells me that perhaps he has been forced or been assigned to work with the birds for too long. So now we have the ability to control our heat. We have the ability to control our hydration, our food, heal ourselves. This is looking mighty fine, and we've even got some flares if I remember to utilize them. So, disposable light sources, I guess that's something that we probably want to have on tap. So I guess I will have it in place of our flashlight. I kind of would like to always have the flashlight, but that's what it is. All right, so then I found this. Altera misplaces 1 kilometer capital ship Aurora. Ain't that a thing, right? So we've got The Independent, Galactic News, Intergalactic Perspective. Contact has been lost with the Aurora some 18 months into its journey to install a phase gate in the Ariadne arm, report inside sources. What's interesting is that kind of dates where we are right now. But that was 18 months ago. I mean, then that means that Riley, who we were before, that's already complete, right? So this is after the fact. So in theory, Kata has already been resolved. The Kata issue, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Alterra launched the Aurora to much fanfare almost 2 years ago and recently announced the ship had arrived in the destination solar system. The Aurora has reportedly now missed more than one routine check-in. Asked for comment, a spokesperson for Alterra said communication with ships outside of the phase gate network can take weeks or months in ordinary circumstances and is commonly interrupted. The Aurora was in good shape and ahead of schedule the last time they checked in. We have no reason to think anything has changed. Nonetheless, our sources emphasize that Alterra cannot yet explain the loss of contact, and given the exceptional value of the ship and its mission, they are taking every possible measure to re-establish contact. Shareholders will be watching closely. Keen readers will remember, however, that Alterra's network of directors have a history of leaking scare stories like this to the press, only for the Transgov to rebound with positive news against the odds. Directors' shareholdings and dealings are, of course, not public information. So this is... Contact has been lost with the Aurora some 18 months into its journey to install a phase gate. So, okay, so maybe that doesn't mean that it's been 18 months since. It means that contact could just have been lost recently. Okay, never mind. So perhaps Kara is still there. That makes sense. And then last but not least, we've got Flora, and we scanned the sulfur plant. This is where our little tiny crashy came from. Outer petals undamaged by presence of inhabiting creature. Plant has evolved to feed on nutrients and minerals deposited within it by the fish. Sulfur has applications in construction of the repair tools specifically. That's kind of interesting because I kind of feel like before sulfur was used for all kinds of stuff. But all right, so we've got our hydration here. We can shut down this plan right there. Is there anything else that we want to build? I mean, we don't have exterior beds, anything like that. What I would like to do, actually, is the sea truck, right? There we go, sea truck. So, we do have a titanium ingot. Let's put some stuff aside, because I would love to have a vehicle already. That would just be insane. So, we do have a titanium ingot. We need glass. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll take care of business. That's 2 glass. We need 3 lead. Pretty sure we've got that. Power cells, I think, are like 2 batteries usually to incorporate the 2 together. So we need 3 lead. 1, 2, 3. There we go. A power cell. So what is that going to take? Power cell is 2 batteries and a silicon rubber. I mean, already done. We've got them charging right here. We can actually pull a standard one. Get this just because I'm OCD. Get that all charged. Turn that off. And then we've got 1 battery, and we'll get a second battery there. And now we'll build that power cell, but it's not going to be at full charge. That's all right. We don't have a power cell charger. That's something to keep in mind. And then the advanced wiring kit. So I don't remember what that takes. Computer chip plus the wiring kit. So that might be problematic. We do not have silver. We need double silver to make that happen. So let's focus on silver. That tells us something, right? We're going to scan for silver out 300 meters. I believe the silver came from what? Actually, what does it come from? That would be survival. No. Tech. No. Research. Here we go. Geological data. Titanium, gold, lead, silvers, argentite. Okay, so we're looking for argentite outcroppings. Oh, wait, we don't even have the ability to... Oh, this doesn't really help us too much now that I'm thinking about it. We don't have magnetite. So if we don't have magnetite, even if it shows us stuff, it's not going to tell us too much. Well, we're up here. It is definitely deeper. You can see the difference. You'd have to dive down pretty deeply. So I guess we'll keep that in mind and we'll save the power because I can't see it when I'm out there, unfortunately. Unless it shows up on this map. I don't think it does. Oh, well. Okay, so let's keep our eye on the ball. We need 2 silver, and we'll just go from there. We need a computer chip, but that's more easily remediable. We'll get some lead. We'll just pick up whatever on the way.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
But you can already see our high capacity O2 tank is phenomenal. Really helping out here. Well, if we need computer chip, we'll get that coral. I love that we're relatively close to it now. Nab that silver. Oh, well, silver is a possibility, but we did not get it. But you see that it is lower argentite. That's what we're looking for. Love the new oxygen capacity. So the second one for the CPU. So now we have enough table coral samples for our computer chip. Get some quartz for glass. That's sea glide fragment. We're at 58 now. A lot of deposits here. That looks maybe... Oh, no, that's lead. Lead. Running out of oxygen. We're at 42. Sea truck fragment. Oxygen plant.
Warning. 30
Yoink.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, so what do we got? I don't remember. That's lead. I don't remember what the argentite looks like. But I'm seeing oxygen plant, so maybe we should just swim from oxygen plant to oxygen plant, allowing us to stay down longer while we do not have a sea truck.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Hello, potential gold. I mean, I dig that. We definitely need it. Oh, we got one silver. We need one more. It's a little bit of a smoother gray one. Almost like the lead, but not quite. We're at 31 right now.
Warning. 30 seconds.
Right, we need
of
to
oxygen
ascend.
remaining.
Fortunately, we can kind of control it a little bit. And I like that you only have to tap it once. But God, that is so rapid. So rapid. And then once we go up, it fills again. Once your air is all full. There it is. High five. High five. Okay, let's do it. But obviously you have to... You're not super fast going down. We can swing on by the oxygen plant and just keep moving, and we don't have to worry too much about that shark behind us. Oh, we got some glow down
Passing
there.
100 meters.
What is that?
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Legit, what is this? Alien pillar? That's a sign. Huh. I guess the aliens before us, they were down here too. Probably searched this whole planet. Ooh, ribbon plants.
Warning. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Seems like we gotta be down here to get all the good stuff. So, that's pretty normal. Alright, so we're squeezing through gaps, just heading straight down. A lot of oxygen plants along the way. A little wood diamond. Nice. Oh, we're full. Really? We're full? Oh my God, we are full. Crap, we just got to the good stuff. All right, we'll be right back. We'll be right back. I totally forgot to drop stuff off. We gotta head to the base. Got all excited. Change elevation and pop, switch on over. There we go. God, it's so cool. I love this game. See, I'm already excited because, I mean, you can see there was a diamond down there, so that tells me something. Deeper you go, the better it is, at least for now. All right, in we go. Let's go in and clear the inventory. We've got titanium. We've got quartz. We'll drop in the glass. Well, actually, we've got the power cell, the titanium ingot. We'll drop in the singleton of silver. We need more than that. We've got the lead. There we go. We got copper, one piece. We have the crafted, silicon rubber right there. We have the organics, which are the 2 for a computer chip, yoink, and the 2 ribbon plants for later. And now we're looking set. I will... Oh, look at that. It's growing. Oh my gosh. When it grows, we can kind of slash it a little bit and start populating. That's going to be... Plus, they're really pretty. My God. They're so, so pretty. Well, I mean, since we're here, this is what it's for. We might as well pick one up, swap it out. And there it is. God, I love the charger. It is so good. It is such a boon. I mean, how can you not like the charger? That is just amazing. All right, so we have the capacity. And let's do it. We are going to dive straight down, straight down. We're going to keep an eye out for the oxygen plants. We've got quite a lot of inventory space now.
Warning. Passing 100 meters.
Understood.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Thank you so much, Adjutant. So the nice thing is, we're going to be able to maybe start getting some diamond, and who knows what's below us. We just need an advanced wiring kit, and we're going to be able to do this a little more sustainably.
Warning, passing 200 meters.
Quartz.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
But obviously, if we've got a sea truck, in a way we're more... What is this? In a way we are more limited because we need the depth mod. Oh my god. This looks different. There's a diamond. I just have my lights. What is this? Broken man. Why broken? Oh, can I slash it? Okay. Yep. Oh, look at that. Can I... Okay, so we're at 65 oxygen. We have to keep that in mind. Okay, that looks like a shark. We are getting lower on oxygen, so we probably should go up.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen
Nab that.
remaining.
Well, that looked like a great white with tentacles. I mean, they always have tentacles. Let's start elevating. So we picked up diamonds. I mean, that's useful. Not what we were looking for right away, but useful. We are looking for more silver.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
But obviously we've got some oxygen supply issues. When we get the sea truck, I have a feeling we're going to be able to go down even deeper, because then we can just go to the sea truck to get our oxygen instead of having to surface all the way, right? Which I didn't even fill up my entire O2 tank. So incredible that the high capacity gets us to over 100. I did not anticipate that. Okay, so as far as our base goes, yeah, we didn't pick up too much. So we just need more silver, right? Argentite. Well, tell you what, let's go to the entrance to the monkey cavern, because I believe that's where I got gold before. And also, I think they had silver and gold. Entrance go down. That's the one. I should probably name it something a little different, like gold and silver. But I like entrance go down. That makes sense. So let's head to entrance go down. If I see creep vine coming up, I think that's another... Hey, guy. I think that's another entryway into their domain. Just nab a little here and continue down. Yep, once we see this sulfur and stuff, that's a good sign. This is their sea monkey area. They always have some kind of fragment integrated into their nests. See some quartz. We're looking for the smooth gold deposits. Fortunately, we don't have to... I just have to remind myself, don't have to rush as much. Oh, crashy. Thermo. Oh, ow. Okay, well, I was not accurate or fast enough. Now, fortunately, we have a higher capacity O2 tank now, so in theory, we can maybe take a little more time. We're at 117. Titanium salt.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
It's all right. Oh, that wasn't enough. Maybe they buffed him. Maybe they buffed ye old Crashy. I used to be able to just like slash him once and he'd pop before dealing the damage. Aha! Silver. I think down here it looks like it's orange-ish just because of the green tint down here. God, what the heck's going on upstairs? Hydrothermal vent. Maybe if we get like a thermal plant, we'll be able to take advantage of that. I'm guessing it's heat resources. Look at that. Oh my god. Well, that would explain some things. Some of the noise. Salt. Mobile vehicle bay. Okay. Is there... Ooh, laser cutter. Heck yes. One more. Is there anything to do with being near this type of region that will get us... Like they've got special deposits scattered all around the volcanic activity or that salt.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Problematic. That was mobile vehicle bay. Just gotta stay away. Just keep moving. Hydrothermal vent. More oxygen. Excellent. I love that these are spread around. We have a laser. Ooh, look at that. So hang on. This is the last for the laser cutter. Look at this and this sea monkey egg. I feel bad about taking their eggs, but it looks so fancy. We can actually make a laser cutter.
Your
Wow.
blueprint synthesized.
It's not why I was down here, but pretty awesome. Oh, we cleared it. Crystalline sulfur. Oh, I guess I could have scanned that too. We're at 10 though. I just realized that's bad. Uh-oh. Bad. Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on. So that bought us a little time.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Where are we going? Bit of a problem. I wasn't paying attention. I was too excited by the laser cutter. That looks like it's heading upwards. We need to look for the glow. Look for the glow. Look for the glow. The glow will save you. The glow's gonna save you. Oh. Ascend. High five. Oh my gosh. Okay. I never mean to do that on purpose. I just want to point that out. We have 1 silver. I think we have enough for a wiring kit. Yes. So let's go back. We might be able to make our sea truck. Maybe just barely. There's our base. Oh, hey there, sea monkey. So the nice thing is, once we get a sea truck, I assume it's going to work like a sea moth. I don't know if it's... It looks kind of similar to the thing that we were in that was attached to the side of our drop pod originally that just shattered and crashed in it. I'd be kind of interesting to see if we actually have that Nintendo Switch controller device in order to drive it. I don't know if it's the same. It looks a little bit different just because the sort of like pylons towards the back or the nacelles are not exactly as elongated and articulated looking, but I'm pretty excited to check it out. Yeah, there's the light guiding us the way. Excellent. So off we go. Let's go ahead and deposit. We've got copper. We have titanium and quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that in. We've got crystallized sulfur. A little bit of diamond. A little bit of... Well, we know we need the silver. So let's grab 1, 2 silver. Grab 1, 2 copper. Grab the gold. And let's try and make a computer chip. Or actually, you know what? Did we make the... So here's... Okay, so we can make a wiring kit. Let's do that. The standard wiring kit. I don't remember what it takes for the advanced one. It takes the computer chip. The computer chip is going to be copper wire, which we do have already. And then 2 table coral, which we do have already. Excellent. So now we can make our advanced... All of that will condense down into the advanced wiring kit. Computer chip plus wiring kit, advanced wiring kit. Excellent. So we can definitely make a sea truck. This is so exciting. Get some glass. We'll go in and get a titanium ingot. We already prepared that. We will get our power cell right there. Surprised we don't need lubricant or something. Oh, we need another glass. And we need 3 lead. There it is. High five. We can do it. So let's just go ahead and unpin all. And we're going to head upstairs. Oh, actually probably need food and stuff before we starve. That's 78%. When that gets going, that's going to be a huge boon to us. So we'll get a little bit of water there. We'll might need more bladderfish at this rate. We actually need to heal because we took blasts from the crash fish, so we'll replace that. And I'm just going to go in and use a nutrient block because it is convenient. We'll drop off our organic, the sea monkey egg, the salts for food, and let's get out there. We do have a mobile vehicle bay, yes? There she is. Oh my god. I feel like this is so much faster. It's awfully cold out here. But when it's cold outside, we have the month of May. Here we go. High five. I like how it looks like it's just the cab of a truck. Maybe you attach stuff on the back. Oh, cargo module. This is the cab of a truck. I bet that's what this is. Because we saw a picture before, right? Wow. Look at this little guy. You can totally attach stuff. Look at that. Wow. That's so... You know what? You remember the bed that we saw that wasn't the executive bed? And the very base of the blanket had this pattern of lights. And he had a poster of a sea truck. He totally had a sea truck blankie. That's amazing. Can we get in from this side, or do we get in from the front? Do we get in from the top, I suppose? I love the joystick in the hand. Wow. It's kind of a sea moth. You can right click for lights. You can dive, you can raise. So it's almost like a HOTAS, hand on throttle and stick. It'd be cool, you sort of pretend like you park right here. That's so awesome. So get on out. And there she is. I mean, obviously you probably want to, you know, turn off the lights. There we go, so we don't waste it. That's so cool. So first things first on the beacon, let's go and make sure we mark that up. I'm so used to the color system we came up with. We're looking for yellow for our own vehicle. That is so awesome. And curious, I didn't really look at what the depth, like how deep that thing could go. I saw down here that we can make sea truck upgrades. It's plasteel and enameled glass. We don't have the ability to make that yet. So let's just go ahead and dump off the excess here. We do have charged batteries that we can use to replace things, so we'll get that going. Any other tools? I think everything else is fine. We'll go ahead and just pop in these. And now we're talking. All right. So out of everything, is there anything that we really, really want built right now? I think we're in a pretty good spot, right? So we've got, I mean, obviously it would be nice to have beds and stuff like that. We do not have an exterior growth bed. We don't have an aquarium yet. There's the bioreactor, solar panels. That's all looking good. Could use maybe like more power. We could grow. We're in the process of growing more things. Sea truck depth upgrades, but we don't have plasteel or anything like that. Grav trap. Oh, the laser cutter. We might be able to make this. I don't know if we have I think we might have enough diamonds. We do have enough diamonds, so that's fortuitous. We'll get, because you never know when you'll come across a wreck, and next thing you know, you wish you had this, right? So crystallized sulfur batteries. I mean, we do have batteries over here. Batteries take ribbon plants. Do we have enough? We do. Plus a copper. Because we got to remember that when we build these things, that it actually takes the charge of the battery that you use to create it in order to determine its charge, and we definitely want it charged. So there you go. High five. Now we got a laser cutter. That's excellent. So we'll just carry it on us. There it is. To make sure we can get into those places that maybe we are not supposed to go, right? So see, what do we have here? Broken mandrake. This is what we found down below with that crazy shark. The broken mandrake is a bioluminescent plant that roots itself to surfaces in deep coral zones. Analyses indicates it has accumulated many genetic adaptations for the permanent dark conditions. I'm curious why it's called a broken mandrake. Maybe we'll find like the mandrake. Hydrothermal vent. Hydrothermal vents are created when water filters through cracks in the planetary crust and ultimately collides with hot magma. As a result, superheated water is propelled upwards, bursting through the ocean floor. The water temperature at the vent opening was once hot enough to melt lead. The application of temperature and pressure over time resulted in the emerging rock structure. Despite the intense temperatures, these vents are home to their own ecosystems of life. At the bottom of the food chain, chemosynthetic microorganisms are found, life forms that feed off of the vent's chemical emissions. So maybe it's like, maybe you can use it to your advantage from a tech standpoint, but doesn't seem like it right away. And we've got the laser cutter. Awesome. Huge boons to us. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and unpin that from our list. I kind of feel like we can go to whatever the next thing is. I would like to look down a little bit farther. So let's get in the sea truck. We don't have a moon pool or anything like that yet, and we can actually start to dive. This thing is very maneuverable. Actually, now that I think about it, let's take a look at our tech, our vehicles, and Sea Truck. Here we go, because I didn't read it. The Sea Truck is an advanced underwater vehicle with attachable modular cabins for maximum adaptability in the field. The main cabin, small and nimble when unencumbered by additional modules, the main cabin alone is comparable in speed to the Sea Moth. A wide reinforced glass viewing window provides excellent forward visibility while at the helm. Retractable helmsperson's chair, no expense spared. Unlike the larger Cyclops submarine, the Sea Truck does not support the addition of internal modules like fabricators. However, it can be upgraded to enhance its speed, towing power, and crush depth, amongst other things. Variable depending on cargo. Crush depth is 150 meters base. Okay, so that's a start. Bespoke cargo modules can be attached to the rear of the main cabin, providing a range of powerful benefits. Available modules include fabricators, docking stations, habitation sections, and of course plenty of storage. Additional cargo modules reduce the Sea Truck's speed, maneuverability, and power efficiency. Hey guy, you're a little rude. Sorry about that. Additional modules can be jettisoned directly from the main cockpit controls to enable exploration of tight spaces or in case of emergency. Competing products are trucking hell. Oh my gosh. The main cockpit controls to enable exploration of tight spaces or in case of emergency. You can jettison them. He did mention, you remember Fred? He did mention jettisoning, ejecting cargo modules. So maybe we'll find those cargo modules and we can extract them. I mean, what a great way to do it. I kind of feel like I'm a bit of a pirate. You know what I mean?
Warning, passing 100 meters.
So I kind of feel like I'm a bit of a pirate because, thank you so much, because we have this kind of cargo hauler nub, and we're able to pick up a cargo module. Oops, whoops. That's as far as we can go. Ouch. So this is as deep as we are able. So we can go down like so. So we have this cargo module out there, and we can go and we can pick it up. So essentially we'll just sort of repurpose it for our uses. So we have something that is going to allow us to get something. And then on top of that, we are kind of under the nose of Alterra. Ooh, we've got a new... What was that I hit? We have a new platform down there that we haven't seen. 148, 149. Oh my gosh, guy.
Hull damage imminent.
That's not good. Okay, so we'll just hang tight here, get this repaired. So would be great to upgrade this. It's not very deep at all. And we can head on over. So what do we got down here? Data box. Rebreather, excellent. You know, make our breath go even longer. And I don't know if there's anything else here, but I mean, don't really need anything else here. Rebreather's phenomenal at extending our range. Mobile vehicle bay. You can hear the SOS. Yeah. So where's that coming from? All of a sudden, it's orally available to me from that position. If I go higher, if I elevate and ascend, can I hear it? And I'm guessing that's an automated SOS. See, now I don't hear it. What's interesting, we had a PDA log about that before. Oh my gosh, guy, really? We had a PDA log about that before, and I mean, it was just like, there's a distress call. And for it to continue like that, and the fact that the spy towers from Alterra said that there are 2 living beings on this, in this sector, that would be myself and the unidentified person. I'm curious if that's bait. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously she's not in an SOS situation. So, oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna grab that shrub nut and we're gonna plant it. Look at that. So it's gonna propagate itself. That's amazing. It's gonna just have lots of, if I'm perfectly honest, it's like those are legs and we're grabbing the nut. Anyway, okay, so that's cool. Let's go in and take a look at our inventory. We do need more water. Unfortunately, that's the last of our water. I was hoping that the coffee would resolve some issues. So let's go and get some of the bladder fish, and we'll make some before it's absolutely an emergency, right? I see the fish shadow. Where's the fish? I saw it just a moment ago, and then it sort of disappeared. Did I grab it? No, I didn't grab it. We got Arctic peepers. I did notice... Yeah, I think I'll leave the sea truck right now, because it's, while it's so cool, it's not giving me... Well... Wait, we have the rebreather as well. Hang on. I think we can probably make the rebreather depending on what it takes. Before I forget, so we got blueprints. That's going to be personal equipment, I would imagine. So that's towards the mid area here. Is that right? That's camera drone. There we go. Rebreather. Fiber mesh, silicone rubber, wiring kit. So that's the problem. We're going to need double silver. We're also going to need creepvine. That's not too bad. It's the double silver that's going to get us, right? All right, fine. We'll take the sea truck because it's just too cool. So I don't know if this can fit into the sea monkey area, because if it can, that's where a lot of the fancy... Oh, hello, we need water. It's where a lot of the fancy silver and gold are located, as far as I'm aware. It's like where the sea monkeys are. Wow, they were nimble. And then they just disappear, and I don't see them. Often I find in nature... There we go. Often I find in nature, if you stand still, then you'll see so much. And if you're moving, you see, it seems like there's nothing going on. But then the moment you stop and you just look, you'll see ants, you'll see just a lot of life happening in front of you that you didn't notice before. So I'm actually gonna slow it down, and then we'll slow it down, nab it. So close the gap, then slow it down. Food for peeper, so close the gap, slow it down. For the peeper, you might need the speed. As I leave the sea truck behind. So we're gonna stop for a second. We're gonna look. Do we see... Aha! See? There's a bladderfish I didn't see. And it's translucent, so it can be difficult to find. Alright, so here we go. Sea truck. We're going back. Now that I'm thinking about it, I am using the power on the power cell, so until we get a moon pool of some kind, that power cell is just not going to charge, because we don't have a power cell charger, and we'd have to do it manually anyway, so maybe I will leave this behind for now. It's nice to have it as a start, and if we do see a cargo module, obviously we can take care of business, but we'll just keep that in mind for the future. So let's go ahead and make... Oops, hello. We're going to go ahead and make some water. I think we can make 4 water. Is that right? Because we're still down and we're still building up our shrub nut network, right? Shrub tree. Horseshoe tree, I think. 5. All right. I don't think I got more than 5. Yeah, exactly 5. And then we're going to salt up the peeper. I think we got a couple. There it is. Perfect. So, we'll drop off a couple of the peepers. We'll drop off like 3 of the water. That'll allow us to drink 1, keep 1. Perfect. And I think just 1 salt. Excellent. All right. Perfect. Yeah, you can see right now we are hearing that. Yep. It's interesting that there is that pulse when we are within that area only. This doesn't let us descend too far, so I guess the question is, do we continue to descend, or do we look for... You know what? Let's go to the next beacon. Pilot last known position, right? That lady said, stay away from me. Let's go there. Let's go there. We actually have quite a lot of upgrades now. So, and a lot of tools. We haven't had to use a laser cutter or anything like that. We haven't done a fancy building, but the building and base is pretty good so far. These are probably potential... Oh, silver potential. Yes, please. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of potential silver. Holy crap. I'm guessing it has to do with these. Oh, that's good to know. Here I was trying to find sea monkeys. I will definitely do the wiring kit thing. Oh, there's the guy who's mostly bluster. Hydrocarcass or something like that. Hydrosuchus. Are these like barnacles? Trinity barnacles, I think. Wow. Okay, so this is excellent. And gold. Oh, now we're talking. So it's this place where you get gold and silver. I had no idea. This is phenomenal. Wow, that unlocked a lot. I barely had any until now. So we need to look out for these vents of some kind. So what I'm going to do is actually drop a note with the beacon, and then we can always build more. So there's gold. There's silver. And we'll just kind of place the beacon right here. Don't attack us. Oh my god. They said if we attack them back, they'll leave us alone. There. See, now he left. Now he left. Okay. It's a good thing we read about him, right? So let's go ahead and pick up the beacon. We'll elevate. And now I'm going to drop this out. We didn't get hurt. That's great. Couldn't have asked for a better outcome. And we're going to call this the gold and silver right here. So it's more of like a farming note, right? And let's just pick up what we're able to. Man, you guy. There we go. Just buy us a little bit of time while we farm a little more. Hopefully he won't eat our beacon. What is that? Lithium.
Oxygen.
There we go. So we haven't had lithium until now. That was our very first piece of lithium. So already we're making some serious progress on the mineral front. So maybe if we just keep looking around this area, that could be incredibly valuable. Oh, he likes our light, I think. Well, I'm going to keep the light on, and we'll just kind of wander around the base here. We actually have such extended capacity. It's very, very helpful for exploration because we don't constantly have to interrupt ourselves. Looks like we've got an oxygen plant in the distance. Table coral sample, lead, potentially. More lithium. So now we have an even volume of lithium. Everything seems to, for crafting, it tends to work in even chunks. We'll dump the titanium, and if we ever come back for it, we'll find it again. Look at that, more potential gold for computer chip work. Wow. Okay, this is the place. This is the place we needed to go. This tends to happen, I find. I'm trying to move towards the next area, let's say the last known position of that unidentified woman, and then I get sidetracked with what I think is very valuable to me. In this case, gold and silver. And then that's that. Then I end up filling up and I go back. It's not a bad thing. It's natural exploration. What the heck is this? Rock puncher. It's like a big crustacean. Whoa. It's a lobster. Oh, rock puncher, rock lobster. There we go. Holy moly. How are we doing? 24 oxygen. All right, let's go ahead and surface, and let's go back to the base. That opens up quite a lot. God, I love that. That opens up quite a lot of construction opportunities. It's not magnetite, but we've got the silver. We can do the wiring kit. We can make the rebreather as one. And the lithium actually allows us to reinforce the base and extend it farther. So the reason why it's so compact and tight is because otherwise we run into the risk of getting breaches and stuff like that. And we wouldn't want that, you know? So that's truly excellent. So, welcome back. We're here. We currently have quite a lot to deposit, actually. We did a good job today. So we've got all of our copper, gold, silver. Lot of silver. More than we've ever had, ever. We'll get the lithium for the first time down here. And let's go ahead and make a couple of wiring kits. Why not? It's almost a luxury to do so. So we got a wiring kit. We'll make another one as a backup because we know we're going to need it for sure. And then we've got to deposit that. So we'll drop that in. Here we go. We'll grab one of the silicon rubber. And now we need the creep vine. Fortunately, we know where the creep vine is. If we really need to find out, we can just not gold and silver, not last known position, but we're looking for the blue. There it is. Entrance go down. All we got to do is head in this general direction, which leads down into the caverns below where the sea monkeys reside. Already went to that location. And we'll be able to get creep vine. But we only need the creep vine tops. We don't even have to find the mature ones. We can actually just kind of slash our way right here. Look at that. We'll just slash it a couple of times. 1, 2, maybe down a little lower. 3, 4, and let's head back. That's it. Isn't that easy? Get some fiber mesh off that. Yoink for water. Excellent. So we'll be able to have a rebreather stay low for even longer. That's super exciting. It's kind of crazy that the next depth upgrade from 150 meters on the sea truck, it literally requires magnetite. It's quite a leap, yes? So we're going to turn all of this into fiber mesh. I mean, eventually we can always, if we wanted to, get an exterior bed and grow it close by. Then we'll have our own creep vine. We don't have to travel as far, but that's not completely necessary. But here we go. Rebreather.
The rebreather facilitates extensive free diving by recycling air more efficiently at significant depths. Breathe the freedom.
That's awesome. So obviously the biggest thing that we've got going on now is the lack of a suit of some kind. Indigenous life forms, and we're looking at the rock puncher. So what's the deal with this guy? A large crustacean which feeds on tiny larvae excavated from coral and rock with its powerful punching arms. Attracted to glow larvae found in and around deep-sea rock formations, hardened chitin claws can thrust forward at close to the speed of sound to break rock and bone alike. It's like those little, weren't they like rock shrimp, like puncher shrimp that moved at supersonic, they hit things at supersonic speed or something? I don't remember. Known to attack larger creatures which threaten their territory. Perfectly adapted to cave environments, its 6 legs adhere to walls, can propel at short distances through the water. Heavily armored, vulnerable only to Leviathan-class predators. Avoid or redirect with food. Okay. I mean, they didn't seem really interested in me since I was just sort of putzing around, but I guess if I got more involved with him, then maybe. So what I will do is actually downgrade this to a blue icon. We've got maybe mainline would be red, so we'll go signal, and we will go red for Delta Station. Our own traversal options are yellow, sort of like notes are blue. So on that note, we should probably create more beacons. I think it was copper and titanium. Is that right? Maybe they're down here. Here we go, deployable. Copper and titanium. So 1, 2, 3, and then we'll make 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So we're just gonna have 3 beacons on us, because it's nice to have the notes. I didn't really do that before. So 2. And then we can also unpin all these blueprints as well. It's nice to keep up on the technology upgrades as we get them, because then we are able to take advantage of them. So let's see, blueprints unpinned. Perfect. All right, let's do it. We're going to head over to the last known position of the unidentified woman. I suppose we'll bring the sea truck. Why not? We'll get the sea truck so that we have extended range. And there we go. Pilot last known position. We're turning on the lights. And off we go. Brute sharks want us. They can't resist. They like the tasty snack. That's probably silver. I mean, it's so nice to know that there's so much silver now. This is the area where we were before, where we found all the silver and the gold. It was so close by. We chose a really nice base location. 655. Oh, what are these? I might stop and scan. Wow, what the heck is this? What in the world? Whoa. Fumarole. Crashy. Youch. Hey, Crashy. fumarole. Oh. Oh, he left an egg. Wow. Well, let's get in to get our oxygen back. What's the deal with this? Geological data. These blister-like fumaroles are vents for steam and volcanic gases that cycle through stages of accumulation and release in hidden chambers deep beneath the ocean floor. The gas mixture emitted by a fumarole typically contains carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and hydrogen sulfide, sourced directly from bodies of magma. The vibrant violet explosions seen here get their distinctive purple hue from the additional presence of gaseous iodine in the mixture. I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of application for that. That looks special. Is that lithium? All right, we're picking up some lithium here. Awesome. So the really shiny stuff, lithium. We've got new plants, pitcher plant. Unknown on that, and there we go. So now we have 4 pieces of lithium. That's 4 reinforcements that we can create. God, I keep thinking it's some giant creature trying to bite at me and then missing. You know what I mean? All right, let's continue. I mean, very, very cool. We're looking for the... Oh, there we go. Orange. Can't believe we scanned her that far away. Okay. Well, now we're entering potentially Leviathan territory, I'm assuming. Seems to be in this direction. She's got a prawn suit as well, and it has these little propeller fans. Whoa! What is this guy? A featherfish.
Stern of an astronautical salt transgov vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative.
Transgov vessel? I mean, Altera's a transgov as an example, so this is a different type of transgov. Well, let's just hang tight for a second. Hold. Research. Fauna. Small herbivore. Featherfish. Common species, lives various biomes. Coloring is distinct but functional. Bright white on the belly of the fish helps keep it safe from predators below, blending in with the sunlight coming through the surface of the water. And then we also picked up the ragged pitcher plant, bowl-shaped pitcher, concentrated brine, high density. When small organisms get too close, they're stunned, causing them to sink into the pitcher and absorbed by the plant. Actually, there are plants like that, as far as I'm aware. Okay, so we're going into potentially dangerous territory here. We're at 50 meters. We cannot go below 150. Lights are currently off. They're not really... They're projecting close to us, but not far away. Ah, we see something. Oh, it's that Hydrosuchus thing. So we probably could just poke him. Hopefully he doesn't destroy our machines too readily. Not too worried. Trying to avoid it. Oh, look at that. What in the world? It's like a Venus flytrap. There's other creatures below. Whoa. Okay, hang on. Hang on. First of all, what is this? Rising lily pad. We'll do reading later. What is that? Is that a big ray? Like a really big ray? Oh my god. It's a blue whale, glow whale. Holy moly. Look at them. Hey, guy. He's so cute. And I saw another creature down here I've never seen before. Whoa. Rising lily pad. Are these seriously? Are there big frogs up here? Wow. Mature lily pad. Holy moly. You know what will give us the thrust we need? This. Oh, well, I think we need more of a runway. And go. Aw. I wanted to see on top. I bet we can do it, but we'll do it for another time. Oh, maybe it was just a brute shark that I saw. Last known positions below me. Well, that's all right. There, no, that. Is that a sea monkey? No, lily paddler. Uh-oh. Are you like a mesmer? You're like a mesmer, aren't you? Whoa, what the... I'm guessing it reverses my controls. You know what? Ascend. Wow. It's a psychedelic thing. That's not good. I have a feeling... Okay. So I have a feeling that it actually reversed our controls and messed with us a bit. Can we get water? There we go. So we have water. Wow, that was rough. I would like to scan that, but I guess we have to figure out... See, it's right there. We have to start over every time. Try to scan, scan, scan. There we go. Whoa. Yeah, I guess that's like a defensive mechanism or something. Wow. Super psychedelic. No way our pod is down there. There's no way that's our base. It's messing with the HUD. Oh, wow, that's alien for sure. We're at 215 meters.
There is a large anomalous mass of rock that has broken away and risen above the surrounding terrain.
Last known position is here. Holy moly. Obviously had a prawn suit of some kind. There's a sea monkey nest. They usually have fragments. Sea truck afterburner upgrade. There we go. 57 oxygen. What are these? Raindrops. God, there's so many places to look at. 45 oxygen. Any oxygen plants? We're looking for glow. There it is. There it is. There's another sea monkey place. Ultra capacity tank. Yes. We need two more. Two more. Man, we got to find all the sea monkeys. They know what's up. 51 oxygen. Ooh, gel sacks. Let's scan them. I feel like below zero gives you so much to ingest as a player. It gets a little confusing sometimes.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Elevate. We have a lot to cover. God, that is so fast. I love that. It's like one of the coolest upgrades ever. Obviously, if we get to the sea truck, then that changes a lot, but...
Oxygen.
Woo! There it is. All right, so speaking of which, our sea truck's over there. We don't want to get too far. When I heard all of the sounds going on, I immediately thought, oh, there's a Leviathan out there, but it turns out it might be those... I don't remember if they're Cryptosuchus or something like that. And it's interesting that we've got these anchor arms, the alien ones. Is there anything inside here? Those are the sieve coral. These are different table coral. But as I recall, different colors don't do much at all from a functional standpoint. We have the featherfishes. What is this? Sea truck aquarium module. What? We can bring an aquarium with us? What in the world? Fallen lily pad. Man, I can definitely see how the sea truck with its modular upgrade is a whole thing. Is that silver? Argentite, yep. So we're sitting at 164. I think we can bring our sea truck down here and it should be a lot better because you can tell we're already running out of air. And it would be nice just to go to the sea truck that's already down here to a certain extent. Man, that paddler's wild. I should probably read about that. That's like one of the things that stops me from reading right away is either danger or is that a spinnerfish? Oh, it's a special spinnerfish. Or getting distracted. Oh my god, it's a rainbow spinnerfish. Is that a shiny version like Pokemon? No, it's just it's a fancy one. Here, can I drop it? Look at him. So I had asked in the very first episode of this game, does the spinnerfish actually spin and its eyes stay on the body? This answers the question. He's just eternally dizzy. How does he know where he's going? Look at his eye. So he doesn't keep his eye on the direction he wants to go, and he's just playing at this point. What a baby. High five there. The things we learned. Ain't that a trip? What a cutie. That kind of is endearing to me, even more so than if he functionally was like, I'm gonna keep my eye on the ball, this is where I'm going, this is my method of propulsion. It's just like, he's a little silly guy. Such a cutie. All right, we're at 105, 106. Head down, 140. Oh, and stop, 149. Perfect, hold, let's go. There's the whale, glow whale. We have more potential module parts. Aquarium module. We're like one away now. What's down there? Is that looks like argentite actually. Yeah, potential silver. Gel sacks. I feel like if we see something repeatable, like the gel sacks, I mean, I've seen gel sacks elsewhere. We could always drop a beacon. Yeah, what's the deal with... It was almost like this was anchored down, and then now it's floating. How is it floating? I don't see floaters. Whoa. The fallen lily pads, right? Were these attached to them? If we follow these arms, I bet it'll guide us somewhere. And we're getting farther away from our sea truck. That's the glow whale. Yeah, we're getting pretty far from our sea truck. Okay. Let's take the sea truck and we're going to follow this arm. I have a feeling it'll lead somewhere. I have to say, I really miss exploring. It's so strange. Like I said when I played Subnautica 1, I'm not a person I would consider an explorer in games like these, you know?
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Understood. And it just blows my mind that these devs have done something that, in my opinion, yeah, at least in my own experience, I've never really been compelled to explore. And here I am. I mean, like this is just a little clue, right? Oop, oop. We're getting in crush depth here. We gotta get up here. Like this, I wanna follow it. I wanna see. Oh, it's one of those sharks. So this could be dangerous, but I'm gonna try. Please. Oh my god. I don't even know. Oh, that's not a scanner. Squid shark. It's not even a scanner that I had. I was trying to repair him. Okay. Wow. All right. I'm glad I'm not looking at it from the front. That seems a little scary. Holy moly. Well, let's keep looking, yeah? This is the pathway that we were following. It's hard to have to stay up above 150. That seems remarkably prohibitive. 143. So that's deeper. There's an arm. So, as far as I'm aware, when we look at the disease research facility before... Oh, God. That's scary. And what is that? Is that also the glow whale down there? Hang on. So as far as I'm aware, with the disease research facility, they use these arms to kind of anchor their facilities and buildings. So does that mean that whatever's in the middle of the arms, not at the end of the arm. Yeah, that's one of the glow whales. What's in the middle of the arms is actually the thing. Just don't look. Okay. Okay. That in the middle of where all the arms are, that's actually the thing. That's where the base would be, because we're trying to look at whatever was anchored to it, right? That's what I would be interested in. We're at 96. Green Turnian. Unless we find oxygen plants or have the ultra capacity O2 tank, which we have one of the fragments now, we're not going to get much here. What is that? Flowering spore. Nabbit. It's a lot of these things. Hydrochloric acid. Oh my gosh. Nice. And I will grab as many as I can. Benzene. Wow, we're at 54 already. Whoa. Look at this place. It's almost peaceful. Whoa. Okay, we have 39, 39, 39. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, mushrooms. Yoink, 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 yoink. Oh, yeah. Laters. Scan. Grand Cotton. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
All right. Understood. I don't know if we're going to survive because there were no oxygen plants down here. We got a big problem. But, oh my god, this is so cool. And this probably means that we're going to leave our stuff wherever we die.
Oxygen.
Come on. Come on. Actually, oh, we're stuck. Sea truck is too far away. Oh, we passed for the first time. Oof. So here's what we're going to do. You died and lost some belongings. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, where are we at? Oh, we're in the sea truck. Oh, wow. That's kind of helpful. Is it the one we built? Yeah. Awesome. So in theory, drop beacon. Wow. So in theory, oh, whoa. Okay. I was going to say the one thing that doesn't punish your death much at all. I was going to say that we should, before we end the episode, we should go back and get our stuff. But look at that. Ain't that a trip? Nab it all. As much as possible. I guess benzene, hydrochloric acid. Oh, wow. Did we drop our beacon? Like, or did it set a beacon? 1, 2, 3. I think it gave us a beacon. Lily pad roots. Wow, that's excellent. Well, you know what? Let's... Well, I was going to say we know where... We know the last known position of the unidentified woman. That's already on our beacon manager. Their pilot last known position. Oh boy. So let's get into the sea truck. We'll head back to base, and we know how to get back here. And then we can kind of just consolidate and regroup. Already very, very, very cool. We know there's some kind of construction that happened here. So passed away for the first time. Ran out of oxygen. But we seem to be right as rain. And there's so much to read about. Like whatever that lily paddler was that made us go all... I was going to say psycho, but that's not what I'm thinking about. It made us go all, not psychotic. What's the word I'm looking for? Like psychedelic? We had a psychedelic experience, yes? I'm guessing those are all fumaroles. Featherfish. God, the featherfishes, they look in this area like they're... Oh, is that a wreck? Oh my gosh. It is. Okay, guy. Well, let's just get our sea truck. I guess since we're on our way back to the base, we'll just pause here and let's go. Because we are definitely checking this out. Are you kidding me? Probably cargo modules, right? Sea truck fabricator module. Oh, what? Fabricator module? What in the world? Data box? Control room. Lithium. Oh, we're full. Oh, man. Aquarium module. I think it's the third one that we need. That's hilarious. We can haul around an aquarium. Sea truck fragment. That's titanium that we can't pick up. I guess we don't need the lithium. Crystallized sulfur. It's more lithium. Everything is scannable. Did we get the chair? Command chair. He's trying to scare us. I don't know what this is. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. Wow, that's excellent. Target of opportunity, I say. Whew. I can't even fathom how the sea truck thing's gonna work. There's all these modules. Do you just kind of drive it around like a train? Like you have the engine, and essentially you've got the modules hanging out behind you, and then you could have a passenger. You basically create your own passenger train. Choo choo, and then you just haul a bunch of aquariums behind you with, for some reason, you know. Or maybe that's your version of the Cyclops. So instead of having one nice contiguous unit with all that you need inside of it, it just trails along this mishmash of different modules. Oh, fabricator module. Well, I wanted a fabricator. Let me just go ahead and attach one of the modules, and you have like 12 cars back. And then all it takes is like one rock puncher to hit the whole thing, and it blows to pieces, and all the modules just fall apart. I mean, that one guy, Fred, did say that with the Leviathan, he had to jettison or reject his cargo modules. So, I mean, it could be it works that way. I mean, that would be kind of hilarious. Kind of the more, I don't know, charming ghetto version of the Cyclops, I suppose. All right. Well, we got a lot here. We can at least consolidate, read, and then wrap up. That sounds like a great plan, I think. Quite a lot done. Kind of excellent. We'll get all this lithium that we picked up for free. We've got all these anemones that we weren't able to scan right away. Inedible can be used in advanced construction. I like the sound of that. We've got the flowering spore for the benzene and everything like that. Featherfish gel sacks, get that in. Perfect. I guess we will replace our batteries. So we had nothing left in that. We'll get our scanner up and just pop these two in. There we go. Aha, look at that. Horseshoe shrubs. Look at that. All the shrub nuts. Perfect. Pop that down. Excellent. We can actually maybe like eat a few of these. That's great. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. And it also heals us too. That's nuts. I mean, literally shrub nuts. Flares, beacons, anything else that we've got to maintain? I suppose water. We are definitely going to hang on to water. It's more for when we're out and about, and we'll just kind of go from there. So blueprints wise, what do we got? We can do polyaniline, benzene, hydrochloric acid. That's all phenomenal. We've got the sea truck aquarium module. Attachable sea truck module that collects live specimens from the external environment. Oh, it collects them. That's interesting. So it's like when you're trawling behind you. Control room, operational hub for observing and managing habitat power, structural integrity, and aesthetic design. Oh, say what? Okay, that sounds interesting. Are you kidding me? That sounds amazing. I think it's so hilarious. You can actually build their beds. Yeah, look, Fred's bed has a sea truck on it. I knew it. I knew it. And then we've got our data bank. My gosh, that's so much tech. Habitat installations. The control room is an essential part of outpost engineering created in response to environments with limited energy generation options. Centrally located 3D console provides an overview of current base layout. Interactive projection toggles power in individual rooms for finite energy control. Okay, so if you wanted to cut off power elsewhere, but you wanted to dedicate it to running the scanner room, let's say you want to cut off the scanner room, that's cool. I like it. Detailed wall-mounted display audits and discloses hull stability and energy consumption. I dig that. Customizing station controls, identifying base details, including name and exterior colors. Atomic clock reports pinpoint accurate local time. That is That's compelling. That's awesome. So here's the Sea Truck Aquarium module. External vacuums on this... External vacuums on this module collect live specimens from the surrounding water and deposit them safely and humanely inside glass tanks, which can then be accessed from inside the truck. Many years of technological endeavor produced the pressure-resistant single-sheet nano-reinforced glass of the tanks. This remarkable feat of engineering creates the optimal enclosure for the study and observation of contained fauna. So can I get a Cryptosuchus? Is it going to fit in there? Sea Truck Fabricator Module. Contains one wall-mounted unique fabricator and a small amount of additional storage space. High fives, we're talking about. The fabricator module allows operators to craft everything available on a standard fabricator, while additionally offering the ability to construct sea truck modules. There we go. Failure to attach this module for trips lasting longer than 8 hours absolves the manufacturer of fault. In all incidents regarding caloric energy intake deficiencies, this module is powered by the sea truck's main cabin. Oh, so you better have some decent power cells or something like that. And then we've got our fauna. It's the newt fish, this little guy. Small predator which eliminates the need to overcome its prey by simply swallowing it whole. I like this diagram that they made. With its colorful markings, the newt can easily pass for a small herbivore, allowing it to sneak up on its prey. What looks like a beak is in fact a single stretchy extendable lip lined with barb-like teeth. Once within reach, it envelops its prey, drawing it inside its stomach before retreating for several weeks to digest its meal. Well, at least it only has to get one. And then just kind of chills. So this is what we saw earlier I thought was a shark. I guess it's a squid shark. Oh, this is considered a leviathan? It looked a little small for it. A leviathan class predator, at the smaller end of the scale. With complex squid-like adaptations which allow it to hunt a wide range of prey. Expels swallowed seawater through vents on either side of its body, providing slow and steady jet propulsion or terrifying bursts of speed. You can kind of see right here. I wonder if it grows, because look at this diagram. It's very small, but there's a human for scale, and then this is easily able to swallow it, and it takes up just the front part of the mouth. It did not seem that large to me in person, so I wonder if it's like a juvenile or something. An internal jaw can be extended and clamped down around small prey, dragging them inside the mouth whole. Two blue electrified tentacles drag beneath its body, used to perform hit-and-run attacks on larger, slower targets, subduing them over time. My god. Well, I'll have to pay attention to that then. That's a little scary. Lily Paddler. So this is the one that had the psychedelic stuff happening. A medium-sized herbivore with an elongated bifurcated torso and multiple bioluminescent adornments. Slow and vulnerable to attack, apparently. Long arms for seed foraging on the ocean floor. That reminds me of the seashells on the sea floor or something, whatever it's called. Seed foraging on the ocean floor. An array of feather-like appendages display varied colors in low-light conditions. When threatened, the paddler emits a pheromonal defense that disrupts higher-order brain function in certain species. At night, the paddler's illuminated plumage looks like a school of smaller fish, perhaps convincing predators they're not worth the chase. Dangerous and unfamiliar environments approach with caution. I see. So if it's disorienting you and you get chomped on by a larger predator, that's why it's dangerous. Okay. Leviathan's the glow whale. This guy's big. Glow whales are communal leviathans approximately 30 meters long, often found swimming in the open ocean and occasionally breaching the surface. Photophores. Glow whales contain several types of bioluminescence. Perhaps the most noteworthy are their photophores, which are incandescent glandular organs found at the corner of their eyes and the pods at the tip of their sail-like pectoral fins. They're so nubby. Look at them. Glow horns. The glow whale's blue horns behave similarly to tuning forks. The horns receive waves of sound in the water and help glow whales identify members of their pod from a distance. This ability is also used in hunting shoals to determine positioning of potential food sources. When pods of whales are at play, they emit a harmonious series of notes that resonate in their horns and release a series of chemicals that appear to create a joyful response in nearby whales. Oh, they're like little bards, like whale bards. This note's frequency is too high to be heard by human ears. Oh, I want to hear this song. Passive harbors barnacles and algae. It'll be kind of interesting if you can get actually some type of, not an implant, but maybe special headphones that allow you to hear what songs they're singing, and then you find out it's all glow whale Taylor Swift, which wouldn't be bad. I mean, it would be catchy for sure. Flowering spore. Harvest for advanced material production. A floating spore emitted by the grand cotton anemone. The spore is slightly more buoyant than water and floats suspended in its biome and carried along by ocean currents. When the spore brushes against an acceptable surface, the spore breaks open and a seed latches on in hopes of growing. What's kind of interesting is their diagram here really reminds me of like contact lens type diagrams when you go to the optometrist. We got our gel sac. We know this one, aerogel construction. Blooming raindrops grow in various biomes where sunlight is in short supply. Fallen lily pad. Eventually mature lily pads will die. While the large leaf allows for an effective area for photosynthesis, there are limited nutrients stored in the earth entangled in its floating root system. When the mature lily pad runs out of nutrients, it will begin to wither and fall back to the seabed, which begins the cycle anew. The fallen lily pad provides nutrients for young seedlings to grow and provides temporary nutrients for other flora and fauna. And if we look, here's the lily pad root. Tangled, dense root structures that occasionally pull chunks of terrain from the seabed, connecting an intertwined network of plant life and suspended rock. And this is what was up top. I like that they've got this slicer cross-section here. Mature lily pad. Once the rising lily pad breaches the surface, its sealed fan slowly releases, causing the leaf to unfurl into a large flat circle that floats atop the surface of the water. Despite its size, the mature lily pad is able to float due to surface tension. I mean, cool. I'm gonna dig it, but I would definitely expect to see a very large frog. Rising lily pad. Or maybe we can hop across the lily pads with a prawn suit. The lily pad starts to rise as a result of underwater gas exchange. As the lily pad engages in photosynthesis, it takes in carbon and emits oxygen. Unlike other plants that emit the oxygen directly into the water, the lily pad stores the oxygen in its sealed fan. Eventually, enough oxygen is stored that the lily pad becomes buoyant. The root system pulls a chunk of the seabed up on its way to the surface. Oh, that's what we were seeing. There was the... So, kind of interesting. I wonder if these came afterwards, but did you notice the aliens, they had put... I'm assuming they're the ones who put it there. They had put those anchoring cables into the earth, and it looks like these picked up the earth with the anchoring cables in it and just brought it straight up, and eventually probably shattered. It had so much buoyancy and force that it broke those chains, which is terrifying. I'm curious what has fallen down and is down there. I guess we'll find out. Seedling lily pad. First stage, precarious as the seedling, begins to root itself firmly to the seabed. The seedling is surrounded by a cluster of smaller seedlings that will form the lattice branching structures of the mature lily pad. Seedling lily pads require rich soil atop bedrock and constant exposure to sunlight. This is what we saw down below. The green turnions anchor themselves on lily pad roots in your fallen lily pads and use the materials as nutrients. And this is what spawned out all of those red orbs, right? Grand cotton anemone. One of the largest multicellular organisms in this sector of 4546b, the grand cotton anemone is hard to miss. This species propagates by emitting a steady flow of spermatozoa, reminiscent of flower pollen, that are forced out its opening as a result of gas exchange. Periodically, a large egg is expelled. Once fertilized, the egg develops into a planula larva, which drifts through the local environment before establishing itself on the ocean floor. Collect eggs for use in advanced fabrication. Oh! Huh. I guess those are what I picked up and stuck in our organic structure. That's kind of cool. We got a lot of progress. We've got a rebreather. We have a sea truck. We were able to dive down into the depths where the sea truck would easily get crushed. And we found the grand cotton anemone. We've unlocked hydrochloric acid and benzene. We have so many possibilities available now. It's kind of nuts. So I feel like this game progresses very quickly. It's kind of insane. Again, I don't know if it's just because we've played Subnautica before, or this game just packed everything together, but I'm actually really enjoying it. Speaking of which, if you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to like, share, or comment down below. It helps us a great deal. I had a total blast. I hope you did as well, and I can't wait to get into the next one with you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.